What if the most powerful medicine on earth was already sitting on your dinner plate? Today, we're breaking down the science behind vegetables and grains and what they actually do inside your body. Studies show that people who consistently eat vegetables and grains reduce their risk of chronic disease by up to 20%. That's not a supplement, that's your fork doing the work. In this video, we'll cover how vegetables and grains impact your digestion, heart, brain, immune system, energy levels, and lifespan. Let's get into it. Humans have been eating plants for over 2.6 million years. Our bodies evolved alongside these foods, which is exactly why they work so perfectly with our biology. Vegetables are edible plants rich in vitamins, minerals, and phytonutrients. From leafy greens to root vegetables, each type offers a unique cocktail of nutrients your body craves. Grains are the seeds of grass-like plants. Whole grains like oats, quinoa, and brown rice keep all three layers intact: the bran, the germ, and the endosperm, making them nutritional powerhouses. Here's the key difference. Refined grains have been stripped of the bran and germ, losing up to 75% of their fiber, vitamins, and minerals. Whole grains keep all of that intact. Together, vegetables and grains deliver an extraordinary range of nutrients, vitamins, minerals, antioxidants, and fiber that work synergistically to keep every system in your body running at peak performance. Chapter 1. Digestive Health. Your gut is your body's engine, and vegetables and grains are the premium fuel it was designed to run on. Dietary fiber, found abundantly in vegetables and whole grains, is the #1 driver of a healthy gut. It feeds beneficial bacteria, softens stool, and keeps things moving, literally. Your gut microbiome contains over 100 trillion bacteria. Vegetables and grains act as prebiotics, feeding the good bacteria and creating a thriving microbial ecosystem that impacts everything from mood to immunity. A high-fiber diet dramatically reduces your risk of constipation, diverticulitis, and even colon cancer by up to 40%. That's the power of eating your greens and your grains every single day. Your top fiber champions: lentils at 15 grams per cup, broccoli, oats, sweet potatoes, and black beans. Mix these into your weekly diet and your digestive system will thank you. Chapter 2. Heart Health. Cardiovascular disease is the world's #1 killer. But here's the good news. Your diet is one of the most powerful tools to protect your heart. It's to LDL bad cholesterol in your digestive tract and physically removes it from your body before it ever reaches your arteries. Potassium, found in abundance in leafy greens, sweet potatoes, and legumes, counteracts sodium's effects. Chronic inflammation is the silent killer behind heart disease. The antioxidants in colorful vegetables, like Chapter 3, Brain Health. Your brain is 60% fat and runs on glucose, and the quality of the fuel you give it directly shapes your focus, memory, and mental health. Whole grains release glucose slowly and steadily, giving your brain a consistent energy supply for hours. This is what prevents the dreaded afternoon brain fog and mental crash. Folate, vitamin B9, found in spinach, asparagus, and lentils, is critical for neurotransmitter synthesis and cognitive function. Low folate levels are linked to up to 70% higher risk of cognitive decline. Here's a mind-blowing fact. 90% of your serotonin, the happiness neurotransmitter, is produced in your gut. Feeding your gut microbiome with plant fiber literally makes your brain happier. The SMILES clinical trial proved it. Switching to a Mediterranean-style whole food diet reduced depression symptoms by 32%. What you eat shapes how you feel. Chapter 4. Immunity. Your immune system is your body's army, and vegetables and grains provide the armor, the fuel, and the reinforcements it needs to win every battle. Bell peppers, broccoli, and kale contain more vitamin C than oranges. This powerhouse nutrient supercharges your neutrophils and natural killer cells, your first line of defense against infection. Zinc and selenium, found in whole grains and seeds, are essential cofactors for over 300 enzyme reactions, including the production of T cells and antibodies. Without them, your immune response is compromised.
Eat the rainbow. Each color represents a unique phytonutrient class. Together, they create a symphony of anti-inflammatory, immune-boosting effects throughout your entire body.
Chapter 5. Energy and Metabolism. Forget energy drinks. The most sustained, clean-burning energy your body can access comes from complex carbohydrates in whole grains and in vegetables. Complex carbohydrates in whole grains are long molecular chains that take time to break down, releasing energy gradually over 2 to 4 hours. That's sustained fuel, not a sugar roller coaster.
B vitamins, thiamine, riboflavin, niacin, and B5 act as molecular engines inside every cell's energy cycle. Whole grains are one of the richest sources of all these B vitamins simultaneously.
Iron from leafy greens is the building block of hemoglobin. Low iron means low energy, period. Dark greens fix that.
Magnesium, abundant in dark leafy greens, whole grains, and seeds, is required for every single muscle contraction in your body, including your heartbeat. Without enough of it, your muscles cramp. Chapter 6. Weight Management. Vegetables and grains are nature's most powerful weight management tools, not because they're low calorie, but because of how they interact with your hormones and hunger signals. High fiber foods expand in your stomach and trigger the release of satiety hormones like GLP-1 and CCK, the same hormones targeted by weight loss medications. Broccoli and oats do this for free. Here's the math. A massive bowl of vegetables and quinoa contains the same calories as a small bag of chips. Volume eating with plants means you never have to feel hungry while managing your weight. Whole grains and fiber-rich vegetables flatten your blood sugar curve, preventing the insulin spikes that cause fat storage and the energy crashes that trigger overeating. Steady blood sugar is the key to staying lean. Chapter 7. Disease Prevention. The most powerful preventative medicine isn't in a bottle, it's grown in the ground. Let's look at what the research says about vegetables, grains, and your long-term health. People who regularly eat whole grains have a 26% lower risk of developing type 2 diabetes. The fiber, magnesium, and low glycemic load of whole grains keep your insulin sensitivity strong and your blood sugar controlled. Broccoli, kale, and Brussels sprouts contain sulforaphane, a compound that literally activates cancer cell self-destruction mechanisms. Studies show cruciferous vegetables reduce the risk of several cancers by 15 to 40%. Eating 8 or more servings of fruits and vegetables per day is associated with a 22% lower risk of stroke. Potassium, folate, and antioxidants keep your arteries flexible, your blood pressure controlled, and your clotting risk low.
Vitamin K, found in kale, spinach, and broccoli, is essential for osteocalcin, the protein that binds calcium into your bones. Without adequate vitamin K, calcium simply cannot do its job effectively.
Lutein and zeaxanthin, concentrated in corn, kale, and spinach, accumulate in your macular pigment, acting as internal sunglasses that protect your retina from oxidative damage and dramatically reduce macular degeneration risk. Chapter 8. Knowing the benefits is step 1. Step 2 is actually getting these foods into your daily life. Here are the most effective, practical strategies to eat more vegetables and grains without overhauling your entire life. The grain bowl method is your most powerful daily tool. Start with a whole grain base, layer on 2 or more vegetables, and finish with a healthy fat. Balanced and beautiful. Sunday meal prep is the most reliable habit to guarantee you eat well all week. Cook 2 grains, roast 3 vegetables, and wash your greens in one 90-minute session. Can't taste your greens? Blend them. A handful of spinach in a fruit smoothie is completely invisible to your taste buds, but delivers full nutritional impact. You've got a complete nutritional powerhouse in under 2 minutes. The simplest upgrade you can make: white rice to brown rice, white pasta to whole wheat, white bread to sourdough whole grain. Each swap doubles or triples your fiber intake. Aim for half your plate to be vegetables at every meal and a quarter whole grains. Variety is as important as volume. Let's recap. Vegetables and grains protect your gut, heart at the same time. You don't have to overhaul everything at once. Start with 1 meal today. Add 1 more vegetable. Switch 1 grain. That's how transformation happens. 1 bite, 1 choice, 1 day at a time. Your body is waiting. If this video gave you value, hit that subscribe button right now and tap the bell so you never miss a breakdown. We drop anatomy and nutrition science every week. Thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next one.